Hey, good morning. It's Sunday. I'm Marla Copal. I don't typically come in on Sundays, but I really have something exciting that I'm launching on December 27th, and then I'm launching something new in January. So I'm really leading up to everything, and I want to invite you to join me, and I'll tell you more in a minute. I also wanted a little time here to just get the audience warmed up and see if anybody's going to come in. But here is what I want to talk to you about. I just did a rebranding change. Yep, I did. I've been studying online marketing now for quite a while. I've been looking at what works. I've been following people's instructions on developing a niche. And I just realized that I'm not 100% a niche the way people describe it. My business in coaching and mentoring, online marketing, and sales, yes, sales, I love sales, is to be a little scrappier than most people. And I don't fit an age group, and I don't fit a gender group because I've been in business a long time. I just have a lot of stuff out there. And in the area of experience. And so I pull from a lot of that experience. And then I listen to what other people are doing. And I make adjustments to that to serve me and to serve you. So I really realized that my clients are scrappy. Yeah, it's like they go, dang it, I'm going to get this done. And I'm not dissing anyone who's done what I'm going to talk about here in a minute. But I am going to say, seriously, I need you to reconsider what's been going on for you if your business is not where you want it to be. So let me see if I can give you an example here. I bought my first business at 29, sold it at 39, and just towards the tail end of that 10 years of owning that business, somewhere in there, the word empowerment crept into the public conversation. And it never seemed to fit for me because I didn't get it. It's not that I don't think people don't have economic challenges. It's not that I don't think people haven't had some of the opportunities that I've had. But I have to say, I made most of my opportunities. I mean, I bought my first business because the owner of the company said, I'm going to sell the business. I'm not giving you a raise this year. And I had just built that business into the black. It took me 12 months to turn around a company that had been in the toilet for 3 years. You think I was going to let that go? So at lunch, I just said, I'll buy it. I had no idea how much he wanted. I had no idea what his plan was that he needed to get out of it. But I knew that what I had done for the last 12 months, I could continue to repeat. So with confidence, I said, I'll buy it. That's scrappy, okay? Now, you don't have to have that kind of experience in your life, but let me back up and show you where on reflection I've been going for a number of years, and I finally just decided I don't own enough in front of all of you that I'm scrappy. It's just, I was kind of made this way. But now I'm like owning it to the point I'm learning how to talk about it. And I want to show you how to take the scrappy I know you already have, and I want you to use it. So let me talk to you about something that I think has been going on in the world that's really kind of awful. It's awful. Because in 1849, the word empowerment in the dictionary meant 3 simple things. It meant you had the ability, you had the strength, and you had the might to get it done, whatever it was. You had the ability, the might, and the strength to get it done. And guess what? In 1981, some silly psychologist named Julian Rappaport came along and decided that empowerment was about all the social inequities out there and that we should have a conversation about it. No problem there. I agree. There's a lot of social inequities. I'm not talking about that. But what they started defining empowerment as enabling others to have power. Well, you can enable someone to have a drug addiction by not getting them into help when they need it. You can enable somebody to be an alcoholic by ignoring their alcoholism when they're in your space and you don't say anything about it, or you don't uninvite them from your home or your family, or you don't disinvite yourself from that marriage. So, empowerment has taken on a weenie meaning. Yep, I'm scrappy enough to say that, and you can take me to the conversation table. We can have a coffee over this. But here's the deal. I see a lot of people spending a lot of money annually going to empowerment workshops. So what you're saying is you're paying money to go get enabled to be powerful or to continue to be unempowered. I don't know. It's just a question that always comes up for me. And I know this is not a popular opinion. And it's not a popular opinion coming from someone like me. But I'm really dang serious about this. I work with scrappy entrepreneurs. And I got to tell you, when I was out there trying to do my niche and see who was coming, I had to look back and look at who I already had as clients. And every last one of them is scrappy. None of them fit a mold. Their clientele is unique and they're doing business and they're making money. And one of them even retired her spouse. So I realized that what a scrappy entrepreneur usually needs more of is they need that ability to find systems that build in efficiencies, to find effective ways to communicate and to keep it up consistently. And they really need to review their brand, and they need to review how much of their product can they let go of and just focus on a few things. How can they post effectively and maybe reuse content? There's so many systems that could go into place to help a scrappy entrepreneur be successful. And that's where I play. And so I have a 4-day challenge where we're going to get a little scrappy and we're going to reassess your brand, make sure it really talks about you. Then look at the content that you could create about that brand that's really going to represent you the best, and make sure that you've got the audience you have, or if you only have a portion of that audience, how do you find the portion of the audience that you currently have that you want to grow? Because it's not everybody. You know that. So in this 4-day challenge, I'm going to support you with 7 pre-recorded videos. You're going to take that training. You're going to come in. We're going to do a little teaching, and we're going to do a workshop every evening for an hour. This is hands-on. You're going to bring the problems. We're going to discuss things. We're going to have you nut out some new ideas, some new strategies, and help you determine what is step number 1. I'm not going to leave you with a bunch of ideas. You are going to have those ideas in the funnel and implementable by the end of that challenge. And at the end of that challenge, I've got something pretty fantastic that I think you're going to like, because I think a lot of you are running around out there saying, I don't want to be salesy. But let me tell you, if you're going to attract an audience, you got to do the sales part. So that's step number 2. So if you're scrappy and you're tired of taking seminars that just get you all pumped up, you're motivated, you've gotten some new stuff, and you go home and you find that within 24 hours you aren't doing anything with it because you didn't figure out what step 1 should be, then I want you to come in to Launch 2022. You just hit my information that is in the description. So it's successwithmarla.com. You go ahead and you find that link in there that's inviting you to the Launch 2022. You follow all those instructions and you're in. You're in. We're going to start at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, Monday the 27th. And that's just a short opening, telling you about what homework you need to do that day, what kind of planning and thinking you need to do. Then you're going to come in at 7 o'clock Mountain Time, and you're going to be ready to work. This is a facilitated workshop. And for those of you who are used to going to seminars where you don't talk, get over it. This is about a masterminding. This is about you talking. This is about you sharing your stuff, because I know where I'm going. I want to help you get to where you want to go in 2022. So if you're ready to be scrappy, you're saying, I don't know what it is, sounds a little scary, you should still be there. You're going, scrappy? No, do I have to go street fight? No, you don't have to street fight. You have to own what's inside of you and give it some power. And scrappy is where you get power. So if you're feeling scrappy, you're saying, I want to try scrappy on like a pair of clothes, then come on over. I can help you try scrappy on pretty easy, because all it's going to take is you to have a twist of thought, a new perspective, and you go try it. The minute you implement, you've been scrappy. So let's find that mighty part of you. Let's find that part of you that already has ability. Let's add some strength into it, and let's get you launched for 2022. So scrappy is my word to help everyone understand that they already got it. You just got to use it. Talk to you soon. Bye.